Morning, everyone. Lovely to chat to you again. I'm joined by the wonderful Jo Jingles, who's going to talk to you about one of the themes for this week. This week, three things again. So firstly, equity and diversity. Secondly, wider curricular opportunities. And Jo's going to mention reading again at the end and plug our fantastic literacy strategies and an event that's coming up very, very shortly. So if I start with equity and diversity, as you can see, once again, I'm talking to you in front of one of our fabulous curriculum murals. This is the English one. And the reason I mention this in relation to equity and diversity is because representation matters. We must make opportunities, deliberate opportunities for all of our young people to see themselves in our curriculum. Just like I said to you last week, if children can see it, they can dream it, and then they can start to believe it. And we want to make sure that every young person sees the world as an opportunity and not have any barriers in their way. We want every young person to see that whatever career, whatever future they want to have, there's an opportunity for all. So on the same theme of equity and diversity, we had assemblies on our values this week. All of the proud values were talked about, but in particular, the unique value is really, really important to me. It's very important that we recognise the opportunity to be unique, the opportunity to be yourself and be your true self, and that even if you have a difference to other people in our school, you can still share that with other people, be completely accepted, be completely true to yourself, because actually the differences are one thing, but it's our similarities that really, really bring us together. And that's why it's so important that we educate young people about all of the different protected characteristics to make sure we are a fully inclusive and equitable school. That's why things like Black History Month are so important, International Women's Day is so important, and next week we'll be having assemblies on LGBTQ+ theme, and it's really important that we recognise what's happened in history so we learn from those things to make sure that the next generation have a much brighter future than what has gone before them. So all of those things are very, very important to myself and our whole school community, so we really hope that you join in with that theme at home. The second thing I said I wanted to talk to you about was wider curricula. This week I was fortunate enough to watch the Year 11 boys win their quarter final against a local school. So they're now in the semi-final of the Middlesex Cup. They beat a Hounslow school to get that. The standard of football was excellent, but what impressed me a lot actually was the demonstration of our proud values in that fixture. The team really came together and supported each other, played for each other, and for me that was the difference between the two teams, hence why they got into the semi-final. So with that in mind, we have about 50% of our community at the moment regularly attending clubs. To get into things like the semi-finals, to have those features in all different fields, you need to start off by joining a club, taking that first step to try something new maybe. So if you're a young person at home who's a bit reluctant, just have a look at what's available. We've got so much stuff available and we really want to boost that number. So by the end of this year, we've got 100% of people regularly attending at least one of our wider curricular clubs. We need your support with that. So please plug up all of our clubs at home when you get a chance. And on the theme of plugging something, like I said, the wonderful Jo Jingles is going to talk to you a little bit more about something I picked up on last week, and that's reading.
Hi, yes, we're coming up to one of the most exciting times of the year for me, and I'm sure everyone's heard of it. It's World Book Day. This year it falls on the 7th of March, but for us, World Book Day isn't a day. Aside from the week-long activities and quizzes and competitions we run to try and engage our young people, we think that reading, of course, is vital every single day, and that's why we're plugging it now and not waiting until the day itself. One thing that young people will be coming home with are the usual book tokens, and there are a lot of amazing books for £1 so that you can swap these book tokens for. So if you just get onto the World Book Day website, they've got a lovely variety of books. Now, why is it important? Well, reading, of course, is at the forefront of everything that we do. Reading is vital to give that breadth of curriculum to all of our students and in order to access the curriculum. And I think that's the one gift we can give our young people when they leave school, to be exceptional readers and to be able to understand the world around them through words and communication. So even reading for 15 minutes every evening will have a profound effect on their ability to cope in all of the exams they have to do, but also to cope with life and life skills that they'll encounter throughout the rest of their life. So it's a wonderful gift to give. It's one that you can certainly support with at home, because I know some of our young people don't see the value of it as much, and that's why you need to encourage them really to get onto our e-platform, to download one of the 30,000 books we have on offer, and really help to get them involved. And I hope the World Book Day will help to consolidate that. So we look forward to seeing how much enjoyment they're going to get out of reading in the coming weeks.
Thanks, Jo. And thanks as always, parents, for listening. We really value your feedback. We really appreciate those that tune in every week. So with that in mind, have another wonderful weekend, and I will see you same time, same place next week. Thank you, everyone.